Hello everybody, this is possibly the first of quite a number of instructional videos that the Guild will produce to help everyone. It's very difficult for us all, especially spread across the entire country, to get to training courses as often as we'd like, to get to meetings as often as we'd like. So perhaps we'll use these sort of videos to get some information across. Some of you who are at the AGM this year will have listened to John Carter from CPL Distribution, and he was talking about this document that we've produced along with CPL, the Good Fuel Guide. Now the reason it looks like this is because it's being printed virtually as I speak. So please excuse me as we leaf through this. So the purpose of talking to you about this today is to show you really how to use this document. It's going to be a 20-page glossy A5 brochure. So nothing has ever been produced like this within the solid fuel industry, let alone chimney sweeping industry before. And you can use this brochure to give to your customers. They will be better informed, you will look more professional, your business will increase, they'll be more likely to call you back. I'm sure there are more reasons why, benefits to using it. But I'd just like to go over how. We can't just hand it over to your customer along with the sweeping certificate and say, there you go, there's a bit of information. You've got to attach a bit of value to it. The first 8 or so pages are all about chimneys. Getting the best from their appliance, how to light a fire. Some customers, if you've been around for any length of time sweeping chimneys, it's not an uncommon question. I suspect more of them would ask it if they weren't embarrassed. Getting the best from the fire guards, refueling, looking after the fire and the chimney, general fire and chimney safety advice, advice about keeping the chimney clean, sweeping frequencies. You can tell your customers all these things as much as you like. Somehow it makes a big difference when it's written down on a bit of paper and they can read it. Suddenly they believe it. Some statistics about chimney fires and things that customers can do to help prevent chimney fires. All the sorts of stuff that we tell customers, put on our websites and that sort of thing, but in one nice professional looking brochure. A bit about damaged chimneys, damaged stacks and flues, inappropriate chimney terminals. We come across them all the time. Customers tend not to pay too much attention to what you say unless you can show them a nice little picture. There's a bit of information in there for landlords and tenants. We're always being asked these questions. Information about protecting against carbon monoxide poisoning issues. Good general information, and it should help you fit a few more monoxide alarms if that's the sort of thing that you're doing. Even ventilation requirements, we all know there's lots of issues to do with that. Now here it all is in black and white for customer to read themselves or their other half to have a look at when they come home and see why you failed it on their certificate perhaps. Correct fuels and how to use them. The second half of the document is mostly highlighting CPL's business and their different products and fuels and some information about using those fuels. So again, very useful. One thing your customers might be very interested in, even you yourself, is CPL have made an introductory offer. Any customer wishing to order will receive 20% off their first order. And that includes if they are already a CPL customer. I clarified this with John Carter. If they're already a CPL customer, they will, using the code in here, they'll get their 20% off. And that includes kiln-dried logs. So somebody burning kiln-dried logs for the year can stock up and make quite a reasonable saving. Another feature of this that you might well want to draw your customer attention to, near the back of the brochure, there's a space for your stamp or your sticker or details here, so they've got a reference to who was attending the property, and a service record. So date and stamp can be put in along with the date of the next sweep. So it's like a history that can go along with the appliance. Some customers are going to absolutely love with this. I know that some of my customers have got every single sweeping certificate counterfoil I've ever given them. and to keep that along with those documents and renew it year after year. For organised people, that's exactly what they like. They also are much more likely to have you come back next year because you're the one that stamped it last year. So all in all, you can make a lot of this document, and I hope it brings you a lot of business. We should have it out very soon. I think initially we're going to be receiving about 500 copies per member, and if it works well, there should be more good things to come with this sort of collaboration. I hope you all get on well with it. Thank you.